Hey y'all. I, I trimmed the music video off of YouTube and I forgot to trim off the tail. Bye. All right, let me get Tash on here. Tash, hello Tash. How are you? How are you, Tash? Are you ready to be on stream? Is that you were showing so much ankle on stream? Oh, you were.
Well, you
You
know
were
me.
showing so
Always
much ankle. It
mistake.
was very scandalous of you. What were the
Ta-da-da-da.
what were your fellow churchgoers think? I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know. It's painful.
Anyway,
Like,
well, the opening songs today were both from uh fuck. How do you say their name? 1 second. I have to look at their name to Atarashi Gakko. And so I've been listening to a lot of Atarashi Gakko, and uh, I have I have a bit of a crush on Rin Leaders, whatever. She's one of the members. Her name's Rin. Leaders is because they're called Leaders of the New School. No, they're called Leaders. New School Leaders? New School Leaders. Is that right? Yeah, because Leaders of the New School is an old rap group. So they like New School Leaders, which is what Gakko. Yeah, with the fucking name I just already forgotten how to say. Anyway, I really like that song Tokyo Calling. There's like a lot of allusions to like Mothra and the dance and stuff, and the music of course is clearly, if not sampling, then referencing the Masura Ma, the whole Masura song from Godzilla. So anyway, it's a cool, fun video of a bunch of adorable, like 20-year-olds running around a miniature shit city, while also dressed as like Ultraman characters, like the human
so,
characters, the human rescue team
mhm.
characters. Their like outfits are inspired by like that and like tokusatsu. There's a very specific tokusatsu that I'm blanking on right now, which they're like their outfits match or are reference to, and their helmets are a reference to the human characters in the original Ultraman series. That those helmets are like the same helmet. Hayata. Anyway, I've been obsessed with them. Been listening
Yay.
to them a lot, and I have a little crush on Rin. She's adorable. She's got the dykiest haircut in the entire group. And so, of course, I have formed the world's largest crush on her for no reason other than dyke reasons.
I had a cat that got out today.
I know. I saw her climb all of your art, too, right before we started.
Yeah.
It's a cat who escaped. The one who almost got away, and then she hid because she's playing a game on you.
Well, I think she was hiding from Schleppnir, which is Loki's spawn. He was in the backyard
Loki Moki
when
had
I went
kids.
out looking for. Huh?
Loki Moki had kids?
Loki Moki fathered at least one litter to, but we think more than one to the cat who lives 3 doors down. Yeah, and Sleipnir's one of them. I named him Sleipnir. I have no idea what his actual name is, but he hangs around our house a lot, so I call him Sleipnir because that is the six-legged horse of
Yep.
Loki
Yeah.
in mythology.
Yep.
So yeah, Sleipnir was in the backyard. She does not like.
Sleipnir. And it's
She
actually
does
not
not.
Loki's, it's Odin's horse, by the way. It's the eight-legged
Yeah,
horse.
but he's Loki's son.
Who, the horse?
Odin. Yes, the
Oh, right.
horse
Yeah,
is
okay.
Loki's son.
I see what you mean. Apologies, getting
Yeah,
confused.
I mean Odin took him as his war mount, but he's like Loki transformed himself into a mare and then
Sleipnir? Oh, yeah, that's...
had a baby while Loki was a mare. So
Alright, hold on.
Odin
Hold
was
on.
riding his grandson son around in battle.
Let's hear, hold on. Sleipnir is how you say it.
Sleipnir,
Sleipnir.
Sleipnir,
Sleipnir.
Sleipnir.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Means
call
the
him Sleppy.
slipper.
Sleppy.
Sleipnir. I didn't know that. So I learned that today. So that was me. I am this many years old, having just now learned how to say that, even though I've definitely been a huge dork about Norse mythology in the past.
Well, most people don't even know that Loki has a son that's a horse. So
Right? That's true. Loki's like part giant, so his kid's a horse is a bit weird. Wouldn't his kid be like
well,
part giant? Like,
not if Loki was a mare when
morning.
he got pregnant. He got pregnant by a
Can
male
you bring me
horse.
back a Pepsi, please?
So
Gracias.
so Sleipnir's
Sleipnir.
dad,
Sleipnir.
Sleipnir, Sleipnir's dad is a horse. Sleipnir's mom is Loki.
Loki fucked a horse?
Yes.
Yeah, alright, whatever. There's some weirder things happening in Norse mythology. That's not the weird. That's not even remotely. That's not even rank in the top 10 weird shit that has happened in Norse mythology. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, all right. Odin riding his grandson around is also not nearly even on the list of weird shit that has happened in Norse mythology. Norse
Yep.
mythology. Blah, 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 blah. My brain.
Anyway,
I keep enunciating Norse as North, which is not necessarily incorrect either. But anyway. The Northmen.
I didn't name Loki, but I named his kid.
Nice.
I also keep sneaking cat food out.
Everyone says good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Justin.
Hi, Autumn. Good morning to you too, darling. Come on. Come on.
There you go.
How do you know that there's a camera
Yeah?
right here? How do you know?
There's a Ziomara tail.
Zizi! It's how Zizi walk. Oh, hi, Zizi. Hi,
Oh,
Porter.
there she goes.
Oh, Autumn's on stream. Autumn's on stream.
Hi, Autumn.
She's such a cutie.
Just woke up and already getting all this
I
attention.
know, right? Like, Kingdom Hearts is coming to PC. I'm so
Don't worry, it's
confused.
just a fire truck.
We got the stand. It's been a while. Oh god.
I played Kingdom Hearts way back on whatever it came out on first. Was that PS1 or PS2?
Oh, it
That
just
was
came
PS.
out today. That's cool. I have the PS3 collections, and so
Uh-huh.
I because I don't have any of the I don't have any console higher than that. I think I'm just gonna stick with those. I don't have any desire to buy another copy of Kingdom Hearts until I don't know, done something about it. I mean, I could technically set up my PlayStation 3 here without a capture device and I could stream it, but like effort. Plus, the Switch is currently hooked up to it, and I don't even use that. And I have like 10 Switch games.
Switch.
Some would Switch games I bought full price and have not played yet. That's why I don't buy
Play.
games usually.
Play more Switch, and then come back and play more Animal Crossing with me.
Oh, I'm sorry that bitch took your fucking your Kingdom Hearts games. I'm gonna cut her.
Oh.
What a jerk. Yeah, and it's fair. The same thing happened with me and Sam when we split up the games. She ended up taking some of mine and ended up taking some of hers, and them's the breaks. It happens. I didn't even mean to leave some behind and or take some of hers. So it was like literally a mistake. At some point, I was just grabbing games, and I just wasn't paying enough attention, and I'm like, oh, this is most definitely Samantha's. I opened it up, I was like, oh yeah, actually that's definitely hers. Oh well. And I'm like, well, I'm missing Luigi's Mansion and fuck, Paper Mario. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the same as those. That's the way it goes, you know?
I really want to play Paper Mario.
Yeah, I'm sure she did it on purpose because she's a fucking jerk ass bitch. Your ex, I mean, Abby.
I don't think Sam checked them on purpose.
No. I absolutely nothing of the sort because I didn't even mean to take her games on purpose either. So it was like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it was a oops. Oh, I grabbed the wrong game. I probably read the Mario part and just grabbed whatever and went, oh wait,
Uh-huh.
actually, this was hers. I think she wanted the double dash. You know what I mean? Like it was her game, so it was like, fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like it's those kind of things. It's like, oh well. There was no malice in what I did, but there was definitely malice in what happened to Abby, and I hope her ex.
Yeah.
I hope her ex has a Charlie horse that doesn't go away for like at least a day.
3 months.
3 months.
And then when it finally goes away, gets it on the other side.
Yeah. Anyway. I like turtles. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
I knew.
Pretty big important
I'm
part of my
also.
personality, liking turtles, that is. Because, turtles are pretty neat. I slept like dog shit. But to be fair, I was ready to go to bed at 1:30, and then Oak messaged me, and they've been struggling a lot lately, and they were like, "Are you sleepy?" And I was like, "No." I was basically just gonna lay down and watch a movie in bed, which would make me
Mhm.
fall asleep probably most of the way through it. Or sometimes I'll watch the whole movie and then just lay down and go to sleep.
Mhm.
9:30 p.m. Damn. I love the Parent Trap. The original one. 98 one's okay. I don't hate it. Like
Ah,
if I was dating someone and that was their favorite movie, I could live with that. You know what I mean? Like it's a comfort movie. I could probably watch the Parent Trap 98 a few times and not go insane.
controversial opinion, but I actually like the 98 version better than the original version.
That's fine. But when I was 15, I had probably actually more like 10. When I was like 10, I had the biggest crush on Haley Mills and Haley Mills.
Oh,
So I
that
mean, like for
definitely.
me, that will always be the Parent Trap for me. I don't even like the Parent Trap 2. I just like the original Parent Trap. In fact, they had both of them on Blu-ray, and I've only got the first one because I only like the first one. You know,
Yeah, I think I saw the Parent Trap too, but I can't remember it because I was just like,
it's all
meh.
right. It's all right. I mean, it's worse than the '98 Parent Trap.
It's Haley Mills and Haley
I will
Mills.
probably watch Parent Trap 2 sometime again in the future, but like, only saw the Abby says she's only seen the '98 one since she was like 7 when it came out. Oh, that's fair. She also said my ex accidentally left the Pokemon GameCube to me because I forgot to put it in the Sonic Adventure 2 case. Forgot I put that in the Sonic Adventure 2 case because I was playing it and she left that to me. Which means she probably opened her GameCube and saw Sonic Adventure 2. What a bummer. I had Sonic Adventure 2. Let me honest, it's a glitchy as fuck game. I don't. There are people with some nostalgia blinders for those two movies. Some games, I mean. I don't get it. I'll play them one more time because I didn't beat the first one to be honest with you. Uh, so I might as well play them both again to confirm that I definitely don't need to keep them.
The thing I played most on the GameCube was Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I can see that. Considering you probably put 1,000 hours into the Switch version too.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know how much I actually put in because I have a tendency to open the game and fall asleep. So, or open the game, get distracted, and walk away, and then it'll be on for 8 hours or however long it is till it dies. And I'm like, okay, so it says I
Oh,
put 1,400 hours into this game, but it's really like 700 hours.
probably yeah, but that's fine. It's a lot of hours.
Yes.
I only saw the '98 one since it was. Oh yeah, sorry. I love Sonic Adventure 2, even though the games are pretty. Hey, there's nostalgia blinders. I get nostalgia blinders for plenty of games. You know what I mean? Yeah. But so many hours into AC New Horizons. What's the newest one? Whatever this new one on the
New
Switch.
Horizons.
Yeah, that's the
Do
least
you
amount
still,
of time I've put into a GameCube. Or I'm into
Abby? Do
a
you still
fucking
play?
Animal Crossing. Because me and Sam played the GameCube game to death every day for like 2 or 3 hours, every day for 4 or 5 years. So like played a lot of it.
Abby, do you still play? Because we should be friends on the Switch, and then we can visit each other. And if you want, I
Obsessed.
have a ton of blue roses that I spent forever cultivating.
Oh
I
god,
also have
my
gold
island
roses.
is probably covered in weeds right now, and roses probably. To be fair, I have all those roses in my on that side island piece, and they're probably everywhere now.
Well, I enacted the beauty thingy, so I don't get weeds, but
The
or
beauty
not
thing.
as fast. Yeah, they have a thing you can. When they did the expansion, they added some stuff like you can enact when you get high enough level, you can like put in some weird thing that changes how your island works. There's the beauty one, there's the night owl one where you can make all your stores open at night instead of during the day, and there's a couple others.
Oh, that's fucking cool. It can be a night owl in the
Yeah.
game finally.
Yeah, you have to play enough time, a long enough time to
That's
like
so
get
annoying
your.
though. That you have to play it a
It
certain amount of
is.
time to unlock that. Okay, so I have new Pokemon Snap, Animal Crossing, of course, Mario Golf Super Rush, which I've never played. I just really like the Mario Golf games. So. Metroid Dread, which I haven't played. Wonderful 101, which I played a couple hours of. Yoshi's Crafted World, I played a couple hours of. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I have only played on stream for the 2 or 3 hours worth of game. I beat Shredder's Revenge. I have, an untold number of hours put into most of these games. This is the Cowabunga collection.
I have 7 Switch games. I have, oh no, yeah, 7. I have Pokemon Snap,
Yeah.
and I have
It's not even the ones that
Minecraft,
are just on my console. These are just the ones I have a physical copy of. Sorry, go ahead.
and then I have Mario Kart, which I've never played because everybody said get it so I can play with them, and they won't play with me.
I have Mario Kart, and I've been meaning to play it. So, hey, we should
And
play
then
together. Should
my
do,
sister gave me Jurassic World.
one of these days, instead of doing art and tea, we should just play Switch games together.
Okay,
What if we
I
do...
have.
Okay, but what if we do art and tea on Tuesdays and then gaming on Thursdays?
Okay, I have Katamari Reroll,
Oh, that's cool.
and then I have Ark, and then I have Animal Crossing in my Switch.
Yeah, and then in my actual console, I have like Mario Kart and the expansion and a bunch of other games that are on my actual Switch. But then, like, Abby can join us, and we can do, like, 3 and 4 player games and stuff. Abby, do you have Mario Kart? Do you? Oh, you need to get it, damn. I have Mario Party. I don't have Mario Party, damn it.
I don't have Mario Party either.
I love Mario Party. I actually have Mario Party 1 through 5 physical copies over there. On the N64 and GameCube. I have a bunch of ROMs, and I have a RetroArch install, so I do have emulated in games. And I have some PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast games on there too. So.
The only online game that I didn't buy a copy of that I play on Switch is Sky Children of the Light.
I only have a few games because one, PlayStation and PlayStation 2 games are fucking huge in comparison to like a regular ROM. So I've got tons of like 16-bit era or 32-bit era or like N64 and below, because those are all like really small. And then you get to like PlayStation 1 and up, and everything's really big, like 500 megs instead of 50 megs, or 64 megs as it may be. So I have only like maybe like 5 or 6 PlayStation 1 games and like 2 or 3 PlayStation 2 games and a few Dreamcast games, and they're literally just the games that I loved and I grew up with. That's it. Like and a few games that I wanted to try out. And I have a few English patch wrestling games from Japan, from various systems also. So I don't know. I'm all over the place with my interests, but Spider-Man 64, man, I did not like that one. That's not in my collection. I'll put it that way. The thing is, I started using emulators because the games I want to get, like Fireman, if I want to get Fireman, it's a European title, and to get an original cart, it costs a lot of money, and there's so many reproductions. I might just buy a reproduction cart because it's just a game I love, but like I have a problem with that because I don't have the money to buy that. I got Super C. I got a problem with that because why? Because I ain't paying $80 for a fucking cart version of that. Like nah. I ain't gonna pay $50 for the anthology collection on the Switch. No thanks. I'm good. I don't think I like the Contra games all that much. No. I'm not a fan of the Spider-Man games before, like, PlayStation 2 era. They all feel like they're prototypes until then. Like, even the GameCube ones were kind of like, meh. Friend or Foe. I like Friend or Foe. um, I really think from PlayStation 3 and up, those superhero games are finally where superhero games ought to be, in my opinion. So, I don't know. It's my own little weirdness. Like, I remember playing the 64 version and the PlayStation 1 version of the Spider-Man games, and they're alright, and they don't have the nostalgia value for me. I didn't, like, sit there and play them for hours on end. Like, once I got to the point where I could swing around with Spider-Man, I stopped, like, doing missions. Like, I don't know. It's like Grand Theft Auto for me. I get to a certain point, the city's unlocked, and then I just go around doing nonsense.
I thought that was the whole point of Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I'm sure,
unlock
but,
the
like, my
city
point is, like,
nonsense.
I literally do just the bare minimum missions to get to the point where I got the things I want in the game, and I fucking check out of the storyline. I don't give a fuck. I'm literally here to cause mayhem and chaos. And on top of it, I would be more interested in doing, like, role-playing stuff on Grand Theft Auto than just playing the random game. I don't have the energy to do anything right now. So I don't fucking stream except when I do these things. It would be nice to get back to doing games, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where is my Grand Theft Auto game for Robot Chicken Universe? They made a whole thing about it in the show, right? So, like, now give me a game based on that. Cowards. Meow.
Meow.
Meow, that's right. I need to beat him up or I'd probably Mewtwo and just, like, obliterate fools. See, I want to get the Pokemon role-playing games or the Pokemon games on Switch. I just haven't gotten around to them. It costs a lot of money. Nothing goes down in price, and then I'm just like, When games started costing so much money and, like...
Walmart was.
I mean, like, I really lost my enthusiasm for console games when partying on a game for DLC became the norm. I just don't have the fucking heart in it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to play some games, silly little games, and half the time when it comes to the point where it's time to play a game, I end up just watching a movie instead. And there's nothing against games or video game stuff. I like games. I love games. I played lots of games that have, like, deeply affected me, and that I think could never be movies. And how And I think that it's a beautiful and burgeoning and wonderful art form. But like I just don't do a lot of games.
Not enough spoons.
No, it has nothing to do with spoons. Because playing a game is
Oh.
fun. I mean, I did play recently. I've been playing a game, but it's called Death Road's Tournament. I always fuck up the name, so I had to go look it up. I played only 7 hours of it so far, though. I've put 26 hours into Slay the Spire. I've put 95 hours into Gunfire Reborn. I put 17 hours into Crab Champions. I have put 100 hours into Vampire Slayer. So I do play games occasionally. Oh, I have put 223 hours in the Fire Pro Wrestling world, which is my favorite wrestling game. Hi, Julie!
Hi, Mommy.
Oh, that sucks, JL. Have you seen Pokemon Concierge yet, JL? That's so cute. I watched it with my friend on Monday for the second time. I saw it once prior. Oh, such a cute show. And it's about the length of one movie, the whole show. 4 episodes. No, I don't like Big Fat Liar. I've put, 5 hours in Mega. So in the last few years, I've put 100, 125, 200, 470, 490. Yeah, so in the last 4 years, I've put about 500 hours into games. So I don't play a lot of games by a lot of gamers standards. You know what I mean? Let's see here. What else have I put hours into in the last couple of years? My game playing has gone down significantly in the last few years, especially. Oh, I still have Sanctum of Slime. That game's not even available anymore. I have Sanctum of Slime in the Ghostbusters video game installed still. Should never uninstall those. Oh yeah, I need to play. My newest acquisition was a free game called Nightmare Cart, which you should all go play. It's on Steam. It was originally going to be Bloodborne Cart, but, you know, whenever anyone tries to make anything good with someone else's property, they go, oh, you can't make something better than us. Cease and desist this one time. You know, and you know what the better option would be? Cool. Let's publish your game that's really good that you put thousands of hours of work into for free. How about this? You've done us such a good deal. You made such a good product for us for free. We will just publish your game and we'll give you money for it. That's what should have happened. And that's what should happen. When you go and you say, oh, man, someone made a fan game of Metroid 2. Nintendo shouldn't be like, cease and desist this one instance. They should go, holy shit, this is really good work. Here's some fucking money. Let's buy your fucking game and publish this shit, because this is great. You're looking at it the wrong way. Everyone's all like, I gotta stop you. Like, no, you gotta hire them, dumb fuck. Do you know what makes better? You look way cooler, way better. You're fucking in the eyes of the public, because you're not attacking fucking people making things in their free time for free. You're instead going, you know what? You made such a great product. Shit, that shit's better than our own. We're hiring you because you made it better than us. And instead of being insulted like fucking cowards, we'll take it as a compliment. Because imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Is a saying that entomology says is still correct. Because usually it's like, pull yourself by your bootstraps is wrong because etymologically it's like drifted semantically wise over the last 100 years. Guess what? That other one hasn't changed. It's like, yo, I get like hate mail regularly because I'm a outspoken trans person and I have haters. There are people who hate me actively, and like they were like, I can't remember what the fuck they said. Oh, they were like, they said some hateful shit, transphobic shit, and I was like, man, are you sure you aren't fucking trans? Are you sure you aren't gay? Because I'm in your mouth a lot. And I was like, you know more about being trans than I do. Maybe that means something. Maybe you should stop hating yourself and start loving yourself instead. No fucking response, by the way. Cause like, look, yeah, you hate me. Why do you hate me? What did I do to you? Okay, one person hates me, probably has good reason to, but he's also a piece of shit. Hi, I know you're watching. You're obsessed with me. Just transition, you dumb fuck. Stop and leave me alone. You know, and I'm like, transition will save you. I'm sorry, like, cause you just think trans people are gross, man. Trans people in your mouth so fucking often. You might as well just be trans at this point. Like, Jesus Christ. You know what you do if you hate me? Never talk to me again. Go live a life in a better way than I ever could, and maybe for your own petty reasons, look me up and go, ha, I'm doing better than them. And then never tell me about it, because I don't give a fuck. Have your day. Have your life. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, you can't stop thinking about me. There's a reason for it. It's because I'm the gender you wish you were. I'm hotter than you ever could be. Alright, what is this? Can't blame him, she is hot. Yeah, you know. What do you do about it? Oh yeah, so I was saying, like, I stayed up till 5 in the morning hanging out with Oak because I was having fun, and I'm incorrigible. And I'm incorrigible in the sense, like, I knew I had R&T.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had obligations. And I looked at the clock. It was 2 o'clock. And said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'll tell you what, I don't regret a single fucking moment of it. I do that shit again. I have 5 hours of sleep, and if they ask me to hang out again tonight, I fucking do it too.
Oh, hi, Keith.
Life is too fucking short. I hang out with people I like hanging out with.
Oh, what's up with
I can
you,
sleep when I'm
Keith?
dead.
Okay.
I will sleep when I'm dead, so it's okay.
Hello.
I mean, the day before I got not last night, the night before I got like really good sleep, so I was very well rested. I wasn't even tired. I was just in bed at 1:30, and I was just like on watching a YouTube video on my phone, just fucking chilling. It was cool. It was the Late Show, Colbert Late Show monologue. I watched it open a monologue because it's basically my. I'll tell you right now. Other than my social media feed, my friends bringing shit up, I don't keep track of the news because my emotional well-being is in danger if I keep up with the news. So I use so Colbert is one of those things that like I tune in, and yes, they're jokes, but half the time I have to pause. I'm like, what? Wait, is this really happening? And then I have to go and Google and catch up on some news because he's making jokes about things I have no idea it's about. So I'm like, okay, hold on. He did what? Okay. My favorite thing in the whole world is there's a video of Joe Biden in a crowd. Everyone's cheering and having a good time, and Joe Biden's just like, rock stone cold, just standing there. And I'm sitting there going like, this has to be a bit. Everyone's gonna talk about him being senile, this and that, but like, brother, this guy was playing in the memes literally 5 years ago when he was, or like 7 years ago when he was a fucking vice president. This guy was
Mhm.
bleeding into Grandpa Joe. It
Mhm.
wasn't 7 years ago. It was a while ago, actually. 7 years ago was Trump, I think. But anyway, before Trump, when he was vice president, he was leaning into Grandpa Joe memes. And so if you go there and think, oh, he's senile, like, no, he's fucking being a goof. You know why he's being a goof? Because he knows his grandkids are going to see this shit. Because he knows the internet's going to go crazy about some nonsense. And all he had to do is stand there like this. While people like, we're all euphoric around him. Because he knows it's going to look weird. He knows it's going to be funny. You know what? Your bitch ass is talking about him. And all the right wings are going to talk about how he's fucking senile and shit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? That dude's sharp as a tack, I bet. He's having no problem with the fucking public speaking, but like, fuck, you've been doing that shit for decades. What do you expect? Shit, you get tired after a while.
Mhm.
But like, he's absolutely playing, just doing a bit. He's being a goof. And I watched that video, and that's my favorite thing I've seen in like a long ass time. Is him just standing there like a fucking robot. Like his fucking software is like faulted. He's blue screened to death right now. He's doing a reboot. Like it looks like he has blue screened and is doing a full reboot at this present moment. He's just standing there, stock still. Beautiful. But I would never known it happened if Colbert hadn't made a joke about it, and I had to go look at it and see that it's real, and I'm like, oh, okay. The world is a weird fucking circus, and I just live in it. And like me and Justin were having a conversation like about how like none of this happened like 20 years ago, and I was like, the problem that
Mhm.
none of this happened 20 years ago is Twitter didn't exist. Cell phones with cameras, the ability to instantly upload some goof ass video. Presidents are goofy bitches the entire time, okay? Because they're human. All right, there just wasn't someone there to capture them at every single fucking moment, every time they breathe wrong, and there wasn't people on the internet overanalyzing every goddamn thing they say or do, like there is now. So it's not that we live in a circus. We've always lived in the circus. We just didn't have C-SPAN trained at the fucking circus the whole day until the '90s, I think. What, '80s? Maybe in the '80s. I can't remember when C-SPAN went live. Apologies. Maybe in late '80s. But like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, we never had the chance to sit there and just watch the circus unfold. So
Mhm.
and things just got fucking weird, and memes and all sorts of other shit. And we live in a in and if we aren't in some weird expanding universe full of like multiple us's, then we're in a fucking simulation because this is nonsense. We're in some dude's point and click adventure or something. This is weird. I'm a little high. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, darling. Don't worry about it. I have to go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Have fun. Paris taking forever. Blah. No, JL, that was not why Art and Tea was canceled. She wasn't doing good on Tuesday. Tuesday night, she got a lot of sleep. Wednesday is when she was up all night. I'm sorry that you are fatigued. Mhm. That's a lot of bits to ask a question. They must have a lot of followers.
Hello, cat. How are you? Ugh. I don't give a fuck what that doofus charges on Twitch. You know whatever the fuck he wants. That dude's like so fucking famous. Like, that's so cheap. 500 bits. You know what that is? Like, that's a fucking don't bother me fee. Like, you don't understand. If you don't charge for that shit, he would get asked questions incessantly. You know what I mean? Raptor!
Hi, Raptor.
High Lord Knight Raptor Rivera is here. Welcome, High Lord. Raise your sword and honor in these halls, for you are welcome. Hi, Autumn. Come here. Make me feel better. Come here, make me feel better. Come here.
Uh-oh.
You're such a good
Based
nurse.
on that question, Peach Papsy, I'm also an old person because I don't know what you're talking about.
He'd be asked by me, "What's it like to be an old man who doesn't get the wall?"
What's the wall?
I'd ask him if he's still abusing people. Hey, are you still treating people like shit in your company?
Oh, okay. I didn't get the reference. I know what that is. Oh boy.
Let me roll for thankfulness. It's a critical hit, Raptor. You succeed. I have zero patience for that man. I have no interest. I don't care. Stop bringing him up in my chat, dude, or I'm gonna fucking block those fucking that turn. I swear to fuck. Oh, well, I mean, you know, like his whole quote unquote review thing is just being fake, outraged about movies. Like, oh no, and talking.
I'd rather talk.
And also taking movies that are perfectly fine and calling them like and just ripping the shreds for every little niggling detail, and then calling that a review, and just calling it the worst movie ever. And I'm like, bro, you've just genuinely, you're fucking dope. You're just a dope dude. Like, whatever.
I would rather talk about why I like something.
Exactly. You get it. You get it. That is the attitude to have. To have. Just heads up, the first teaser for the Watchmen animated adaptation is on Discord. Okay, so now is this a strict adaptation of the comic then? I've actually never seen Pink Floyd The Wall. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of Pink Floyd, so like I think they're all right. I think it's like people are like Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin. Like neither. Black Sabbath. It's always my answer. The answer is neither. Black Sabbath. I don't think they're bad. Either of them are bad bands. But when it comes to like formative records and songs, most of the music I like Black Sabbath. None of those fuckers care about Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin. I'm sure they think that it's Black Sabbath they're trying to emulate. Every cool riff you've ever heard was already done by Black Sabbath. What's that?
Speaking of music, Apocalyptica is on tour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it costs $500. I did the math yesterday or whatever day. It costs $500 to get a ticket in LA.
Yeah.
It costs $142 to get a ticket in Seattle. It would literally be cheaper to
That
fly to
is
Seattle
probably
get a ticket.
yeah. That is probably a function of the venue and on top of living the amount the
Yeah,
cost of living and all that stuff, right? So it's like
it is the venue.
yeah,
It's where they're at.
yeah.
But I'm just like, it would be cheaper to fly to Seattle and get to see them.
That's
So
cool. You're gonna fly to
I
Seattle
can't.
to see them?
I cannot fly to Seattle and see them at this point unless I get a lot of money very soon.
Oh, okay.
But I wish, because then I could make a stop and see you
Or bring me with you.
and bring you
You
with
wouldn't be
me.
going to that
Yeah.
concert without me. It was my fucking CD that got you into that band.
Was your CD that got me into that band?
Metallica, or it was plays Metallica on Four Cellos. That's the album.
Yep. It
Apocalyptic
was.
plays. It was an EP actually specifically.
Ugh.
I mean, and
But
like I like
yeah.
Apocalyptica. I think they're fun music. But I haven't listened to any of their new stuff. But they're the kind of band that you could just go and just chill and listen to their music and like it'd be fine.
Mhm.
Like they've never. I'm okay. Julie says I'm still here, but I'm not hearing everything. 'Cause I'm also cooking. Okay. Well.
We make good.
What are you
Jackhammers.
making?
Yeah, Mom. You can't say I'm cooking and then not tell us what you're cooking.
I think Watchmen should be done in 5 parts.
Definitely needed more than the movie that they released because I
I love the
being
movie, but
unfamiliar
yeah.
with them, was very confused. And I feel like if
You only saw the one in theaters, right?
yeah, I only saw the movie.
You got to see
I'm
the
not.
extended director's cut, which is like 45 minutes more, and you'll be
Oh.
fine. I promise you.
That might have been helpful because
Yeah.
like there was so much context that I was just not getting. Having no background. I'm not good at reading comics and then watching the movies. You just have to show me the movie. I'm not gonna read. Like,
What
40
about a
years
motion
backstory.
comic that's presented like a movie? Would you watch that?
Maybe.
Because they have a full motion comic of the comic book that was released before the movie came out. So
It's just one of those
yeah,
things where if there's like 40 years of a media on something, I can't. It's unrealistic for me to be able to get all 40 years worth. And
oh yeah,
so
40
I
years.
just-
Oh no, it's not even a 40-year comic. It's just a 40-year-old comic that was 12 issues. And that was it.
oh,
It was
oh,
like
that's
it's one
better.
graphic novel.
Okay, that's better.
So that's the thing. Yeah, no, and there's not like a lot of context because it's a standalone product. Now there's sequels and continuing stories and side stuff and there's a live action TV show that's a sequel to the comics. There's also a comic series called Before Watchmen, which is like 4 volumes of miniseries, 4 miniseries or whatever. And then there was Doomsday Clock or whatever, which was a DC Comics crossover that dealt with that like melded with some of the Watchmen stuff. So make devil. Oh, I love. Julie. Julie says one currently boiling eggs to make deviled eggs, but using sprouts, tuna, and kimchi in the yolks. Ooh.
That sounds good.
Cooking scrambled eggs with squash, onion, broccoli, tuna, and garlic. I'm not a fan of squash.
I know.
And also, I don't know if that sounds like my kind of deviled eggs, but I love like traditional deviled eggs a lot. But I would try that because it does sound like it might be interesting. But using sprouts, tuna, kimchi in the yolks. Yeah, it's all mixed with the yolks. That's probably fine.
I'm iffy on texture. I don't know how I would handle the sprouts, but the flavor sounds good.
She says, I'm cooking ahead everything I can because it's rare day I have energy to cook. Oh, I totally fucking feel that. I feel that 1,000%. The big deal is, like, I just never have energy to make food.
Yeah.
You know, I can make food. I have made the food. I can make a pretty mean pasta. Like a spaghetti. But, like, I never have energy to do fuck all. I'm just dead to the world most days these days. Now, I've gotten better. Justin was actually pointed out to me just the other day, and I almost fucking cried because he was so sweet. But, like, about how he's so proud of me and how far I've come since I moved here. And I'm just like, I love him.
Oh, yay.
That's my homie for
What?
life. I'd fight 1,000 ninjas to save him. It's a lot of ninjas.
What if they were Ninja Turtles?
I would
You
fight.
could them.
I would fight any variant of ninjas. There'd be so many dick punches. I'm using Vitamix to mix everything for the devil eggs. What the fuck is Vitamix?
A Vitamix is a really powerful blender.
Blenders last 10 times longer than an average blender. Let me see this image of Vitamix. It's just a blender. Okay, just a brand of blender. It's a good blender. Is that all?
Yeah, it's a good blender.
Other professional blenders, they're like.
You can take anything, throw it in
Okay.
there, and turn it into soup.
That's cool.
Yep.
Is it like specifically for people who can't eat solids and stuff? Like originally? Like is it one of those things that was designed for a person with a disability and is marketed to other people?
I have no idea, but that's plausible.
Kills the clock, dude.
Okay.
You doing alright?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just very dead souled. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check on you, dude.
Well,
The devil, Vitamix will keep the deviled eggs for me. Alright. That's interesting. But I like deviled eggs. They're like one of my favorite foods, actually. And I like it really simple. I don't use mayonnaise. I use Miracle Whip, but I take the egg yolk and I mix a little Miracle Whip in it. And people like to put like the paprika on top, right? I mix it in. I just mix the whole thing in so it's even then.
I like to put seasoned salt on top.
That's good too.
And I have noticed we'll eat deviled eggs even if there's mayo and not Miracle Whip.
The secret to deviled eggs is putting a ever so slight pinch of teriyaki sauce.
Oh, I've never tried that way.
Just like not even a spoonful, like a little blip, just enough to give it a little hint.
I like to put
it's good.
the Del Taco sauce packets in.
Ooh, Del Scorcho sauce would be great.
Yes. It is.
Can I buy Del Taco sauce? Is that something I can just purchase?
I don't know. I just go and get extra sauce if I go to
Del
Taco.
Taco.
Oh my god.
That was so loud.
Yeah.
Are you okay, sir?
Me?
Yeah, that was loud as fuck.
Just turn it down, fine.
Del Infierno, the Infierno sauce. So some dude's just gonna send me 20 packets. Like he's gonna walk across the street. You can pay $13.99 for 20 packets of sauce. That's crazy to me. The world is wild.
Probably. You'd probably be like, I wonder if you could just like DoorDash sauce.
No.
Or just get something super cheap and then be like, and 40 sauce packets.
Del Taco sauce. Del Taco web store. Excuse me. I can just buy them at the web store. I can get 100 packets for $8.99. Eat my shorts, man. This is so good. Oh my god, you can get a collectible tin with 100 packets. I can get a full case of packets for $135. A full case. How much is full case? 2,400 packets, okay?
Oh my gosh.
For $135. Whoever's selling this on Amazon, I hope you fucking rot. God, that's so rude, you know? Like, what the fuck?
More Charlie horses.
$8 for 20 packets. 20 little packets, yeah? I don't care about the mild sauce, but the Scorcho Inferno. I think it says a Del Scorcho sauce is what I'm looking for, actually.
Del Scorcho is the one to put in the deviled eggs.
Yeah. Okay, Del Scorcho. I am legit. Hold on, I gotta cover up Tesh for a second. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna legit save this link.
No, I can't breathe.
Every fucking food place should sell their food sauce packs like this. No joke. You like regular deviled eggs too, Julie says, and I just need to make sure it can be a whole meal. That's fair. I love deviled eggs. Oh, I think you're just having the deviled eggs. Yeah, fair enough. The scotch sauce is the same idea as the lunches, mostly just the liquid instead of the pickle juice. Oh, you can do pickle juice too, yeah. I don't have any pickles, so yeah, you can do yeah, you could use the kimchi instead of the pickle juice.
Kimchi sounds good.
I do not like kimchi, but putting some dill pickle in the deviled eggs is fine sometimes. I'm not big on that one. Hey, Warnify guy's lurking. Hi.
Hi. One of my favorite lunches is to get kimchi and rice and cheddar cheese and just melt the cheese into it.
Mm-hmm.
But my doctor said I had to eat more protein. So, less just rice-based meals.
Huh.
But it ruins it if you add more protein. It has to just be rice, kimchi, and cheese.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of kimchi.
That's okay. I will eat the kimchi.
If it's in a thing, like if it's like they put a little kimchi in like a spring roll or something. Yeah, fine, whatever. But like I don't, no, I can't be like overly. I can't taste it overly strongly, or I will just spit out the food. Like if it's a part of the thing and it's not too overbearing, it's fine. It's like I don't like olives, but if you have olives in like a thing and it's a few olives in there, I'll just fucking eat them. It's fine. But if I taste an olive and it's really strong, I will stop and I'll pick out every fucking olive. I mean, like it's like that. I'm not picky when it comes to like an overall flavor profile because I understand the importance of these things in a context of a meal. Like if you're making a dish and the dish has a few olives in it, I understand why they are there and I will eat them because I'm not allergic to them. I'm just not a big fan of them. But their flavor profile is added to this meal, and in that meal, it tastes alright. That's how I feel about like olives and kimchi, and like radish and squash. Those kind of things are things I don't really watch. And zucchini, I don't really like eating any of those things straight. But if they're in a thing, I'll try it. I had some meal. I don't remember what it was like. Salad, but it had like zucchini straws or whatever. And like the zucchini was such a mild flavor in the overall scheme of things. I just ate it, Instead of being like, "Hey, can I get this without zucchini?" I didn't realize, I just ate it. Like, yeah, that's all right, whatever. So
I have a problem with zucchini texture.
Exactly. Oh, same. If it's fried zucchini, I like fried zucchini. I like fried squash, but I do really small pieces. If you hand me one of them big flat steak-sized ones, I ain't eating it. It's not happening. But you got some of them like smaller ones, like little coins. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, it's mostly fried then. Good, that's the point. And like I don't like things solo, but I'm an adventurous person in the sense that I will try it. I'll try a dish. I always get, as long as it doesn't have an allergen in it, I will try this dish, even if I don't think I'll like it. It's like Justin gets beers every now and then, and I try it and I'm like, nope, still don't like it because I figure someday I'll find a beer or a cider or something that I like, and I'm like, okay, this shit's good. I found the one. It's got to be like it's the same with tea. Like if you brought different teas to me each time, Tesh, I would try it. Even though I know I don't like the taste of tea, because maybe I like that one. You still there, Tesh?
No, I'm sorry. What?
Hi, hello.
Hi, sorry.
How's
I was
things?
um they're taking a long time. Why did I decide to do such a big picture?
Because you love the gays.
That is true.
the really meek. That is true. I do love them gays. Them gays are pretty fucking neat. Here's your reminder, chat. If you haven't taken your pills today, please do so now. Unless it's later that you take your pills, of course. If you forgot to take your pills, this is your reminder to take your pills. And if you haven't, if you've already taken your pills, then just drink some water and hydrate a little bit. Do it for mommy,
Yay,
please.
water. Water.
There's all this like, oh, I would die for her. I'd die for him. Would you live? Would you live for me? Would you take care of yourself so I can cherish you longer? Would you love yourself because I love you? You should try it sometime. I like devotion, but I like devotion in the other direction. I don't like I would die for you. I like I'd live for you.
Yeah, because if everybody died for you, you get really lonely.
Yeah, I don't want people to die for me. I want people to live for me, man. It's way hotter. So that's the hot kind of devotion. To be fair, all devotion's kind of hot, but devotion's really hot when it's just extra gay too. My favorite kind of devotion is I'd kill someone for you. Oh, cool, excellent. You're my favorite. It's not I'd die for you, I'd live for you. No, I'd kill for you. Like, ooh, excellent.
I'm probably not that fond of
I
it.
like having dogs on leashes. You know what I mean? I mean that both in a gay way and in a metaphorical way.
I'm not that devoted to anybody.
Have you tried just being devoted to someone that much though?
No, because
see, the
I'm
thing is,
terrible at murder.
No. It's that's the loving. See, someone who's like, I'm willing to kill for you, and me, I love evil women, even non-binary people. So that's hot, and I will never issue a command for you to kill because I'm a loving person. But it's hot that you're willing to do that for me. You get me? Like that's the vibe. It's not that I actually want someone to kill for me. It's that someone who's willing to do that for me, and I never have to worry about it. I have. That's I don't have to issue any kill command. Like I said, I think devotion's hot, but I don't like the idea that I would die for you. Like no. Wrong direction of the devotion here. I don't want you to die for me. I want you to live for me, motherfucker. I want you to kill for me.
Makes me remember the Addams Family, where Gomez is watching Morticia's the movie. I would die for her. I would kill for her. Either way, what bliss!
What bliss! Exactly. He had it right. I mean, everyone talks about like Gomez being the platonic ideal of a man, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. Gomez is the platonic ideal of a chivalrous lesbian to me too. Honestly, that. I mean, and also hot still. Gomez is hot in any gender. Is my point. You don't have to be the ideal man. You can be the ideal whatever gender you've chosen. Ideal banana sandwich. Ideal Eldritch horror. Whatever, it's hot.
My
It's all
ideal
good.
banana sandwich has honey.
Has what?
Honey and peanut butter.
Oh, okay. I've never had a banana sandwich, actually.
I have. It needs honey.
I don't like bananas that much. I think bananas are fine. I'll eat a banana. If someone says, here, eat this banana, I'll eat that banana. Like, I promise I don't need to eat the banana right now because I already have too much potassium in my body. Which is why yeah, so because of my meds, so I had to lower my meds. But yeah,
Not potassium for you. It's potassium.
potassium. I don't have a problem with bananas. I like bananas. I like banana flavored things. I like bananas in things. Banana chocolate chip muffins, banana cream pie, etc., etc. I love a banana split.
Etc. Etc. Etc.
It's a drug.
What's a drug?
The banana.
What?
What's a drug?
I said etc. Etc.
Oh, I heard it's a drug. It's a drug. It's a drug. And I was like, the bananas are a drug. I mean, go
Oh,
off, girl.
bananas are
Like,
fruit.
more power to you.
No, etc. Bananas are fruit. Bananas are a berry. And
Bananas
yes,
and pajamas
I will
are
stop
coming
it.
down the stairs. Bananas and
Bananas
pajamas
and
are
pajamas
coming
are
down in
coming down in pairs.
pairs.
Bananas and pajamas are chasing teddy bears. I don't know the last
I
line.
don't know either. Running everywhere?
Something.
I think running everywhere. Bananas and bananas are running are going here and there. Actually, I think that's the line.
Wow.
I could look it up, but I'm way too lazy. And instead, I'm gonna
Yep,
smoke this
too
bowl.
lazy. Okay, I'm going to continue doing swirly lines for my lions. We reached the part I didn't color with colors. I don't know whether I'm going to color it or just leave it white. I don't like leaving it white option.
Hello, y'all. Jail. He said smoking that weed. Oh, it's so dorky. I love it.
Who's Ted?
Ted is a movie. Ted 2.
Oh, it's the teddy bear?
Yeah, they do weed. It's the
Oh.
only movie I think he knows that people do weed, so he keeps bringing it up. And there's also a TV series, I guess, but I haven't seen that. But I will be thankful that Ted brought a resurgence in the love of Flash Gordon. So there's that at least. A previously often derided film, and now is considered a cult classic. And thank you, other art, for making that happen.
Duck Dodgers in the 24th century. Don't ask. It just was in my head and I had to say it.
Julie, are you still there? When you get a minute, can you tell us the goat count? Since you weren't here on Tuesday. Since we weren't here on Tuesday. Oh, we should talk about movies, huh?
We should talk about movies.
You seen anything this last week?
Uh,
Other than Godzilla minus one, which we talked about.
that's the last thing I saw was
Did you see
Godzilla minus one.
Winona?
No, I didn't. I was going to, and then I fell asleep.
Oh, that's okay. Oh my God, 46 goats! Holy shit! 46 goats! Wow! I love that you're in love with that movie, Abby. Me and Abby watched Ghost World.
Cool.
And she loved it, apparently enough that she now owns it. And bought the graphic novel. Is now obsessed with it. Where was that? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Ghost World. Then I watched a double feature of Kung Fu films. Flag of Iron and Game of Killers, both of which are alright. I couldn't say right home about. Flag of Iron's a Shaw Brothers film. It's actually a 7 out of 10. It's a decent little flick. I mean, I remember like one scene from it, the umbrella. Then I watched Funeral Parade of Roses again. Then I watched Beginning of the End, Mystery Science Theater episode with my friend Aria. And then I watched Funeral Parade of Roses again. And then the weekend hit, and we watched Fox and Friends, which is what was the director's name? I'm sorry. The director also did Queerell or whatever, which I haven't seen yet. But Rainer Werner Fassbinder. He was a gay or bisexual, maybe bisexual. I don't know I can't remember if he identified as gay or bisexual, but he was a queer director who made this film about this queer circuit performer who wins 500,000 Danish marks and lives in a life of luxury and gets kind of like has a grand adventure, quote unquote, grands in quotes. He has a bad time. It's a good movie about a guy who's down on his luck and he just it's just one of those kind of like fuck. I can't believe it. Of course this happened, but fuck, it sucks that this happened type movies. Where you're like, oh, you can see that bad end coming, and it's coming. And then when it hits, you're like, damn, yeah, fuck, just like that, huh? Just like that. It's a great fucking movie. I gave it 8 out of 10. Then we watched Wolf Walkers. It's another movie you need to go out and see immediately, if you can. Animated film by the same person, Tom Moore, who did Song of the Sea, Secret of the Kells, and There's a Monster in My Kitchen, which is a short, I guess, but I did see that.
Oh.
I didn't like Secret of the Kells when I watched it in 2014 or whatever. Was it 2014? Yeah, it's 2014. But I loved this movie. Like, I loved this movie. I gave it an 8 out of 10. The beautiful, beautiful friendship between these two girls.
I've actually seen Song of the Sea.
Oh, that's cool. Did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wolfwalkers was gorgeous and incredible, and I loved it. Big fucking fan of it. I need to add it to my favorite first watches. One of my favorite movies to watch this year. For those who are wondering, Funeral Parade of Roses is something I saw. Was that this year or last year? Oh shit.
I don't know. We've watched it several times since then.
Yes, I have, because show my activity. When was the first time I saw this? I saw it this year. Oh, it's not on my list. Hold on, that's got to go on the list too. How'd that not end up on the list of favorite first watches? been laxing. I gotta go back and add more movies. I'm missing a few. Anyway, Wolfwalkers was amazing, great, incredible, loved it. 8 out of 10. You should go out of your way and watch it right away. Let's see here. For Oops 45, I just recounted. Okay, fair enough. See, I don't buy the films yet. I didn't buy the film yet. Oh, but I'm waiting until next month because Barnes usually has Criterion sale. Ah, that's fair. I gotta get a Ghost World tattoo. No way. You gotta let that movie sit with you. You can't just go out and get a tattoo about it right away, can you? Like, damn. Oh, but what if you got the little doodle of Steve Buscemi on you? Cause that'd be awesome. The Buscemi.
He used to be a firefighter.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool. Then we watched Into the Storm, which is a found footage film about storm chasers. I have a hankering because I like that Twisters trailer. Like, I had no interest in a Twisters sequel, like none. But I watched the trailer and this trailer looked really fun, and I'm like, okay, fine. So I decided that I'm gonna watch some. Since I can't see Twisters in theater, because I'm just not gonna spend money on it. I'm gonna wait till it's free streaming. I'm gonna watch some Twister movies in the meantime. So I've got Into the Storm, we got Night of the Twisters, Revenge of the Twisters, Revenge of the Tornadoes? Maybe Revenge of the Tornadoes. And then there's one other one. Just called Tornado, I think.
I read Night of the Twisters when I was in like 4th grade.
Yeah, it was based off a book, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then me and Justin watched Stagecoach, which is the film that introduced John Wayne to the world, I believe, as a leading star.
Oh. I have probably seen that.
It's a John Ford film. It's a complicated depiction of people. It does not. It's not a favorable depiction of Native people. A lot of Native people would call John Ford a racist. And call all his movies racist, and you may agree with that. I can't refute that statement, but I can say that they are incredibly shot, and they deeply inform, visually speaking, they deeply inform many hundreds of films afterwards. So for me, watching a few great ones, is something I will do, but this is a great movie. That being said, it also has some problematic stuff in it. So you know, it's like your mileage may vary. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has their own limit of what they're willing to put up with in a piece of art,
and
your mileage may vary. You may turn this off.
And if it's something that's from a long time ago, what would be problematic now would have been a groundbreaking win at that point for,
I mean, I don't know about that, but
compromise.
what's problematic now is potentially was commonplace then, or in the case of a lot of times in a lot of older movies, you will hear people address trans people as transvestite, and some trans people identify as that still to this day, as an empowering way, which is fine. Your business. I don't like the word. But you'll find that word thrown around in a lot of movies, especially from the 80s and before. Because there was no other real language used for people like that. For people like us. So, it can be very complicated watching a movie.
Yeah.
Especially when you see a trans person in a contemporary setting of the time. It's just like...
Right.
It feels a little bit sketchy.
I was thinking about, Asian people getting cast as Asian people in movies as opposed to having people in yellow face.
Yes, and there is definitely red face happening in this movie.
Yeah.
Which is part of the problem.
Having someone who's playing an Asian character, even if it's something that would have been
I think there's a white actor playing a Mexican character in this also. So there are problematic depictions here.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's
Yeah.
not free of any of that. Nor am I trying to excuse any of those things, by the way. Like I said, your mileage may vary. Next, we watched Donald's Nephews from 1938, which I didn't realize I had seen until about halfway through it, and then there was a gag, and I was like,
Donald
oh yeah.
Duck?
Donald's Nephews. Yeah, it's the introduction of Huey, Dewey, and
Oh.
Louie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Justin Ranley will throw on a cartoon while when I'm trying to pick a movie or whatever, which is great. And then, of course, I end up not picking a movie and end up watching the cartoon, but whatever. We ended up watching Fateful Findings, which is a Neil Breen film. It's his third film. I'm showing Justin his films in chronological order because his films are evolving. You can see if you watch Pass Through and then you watch Cade, The Tortured Crossing, you're going to be like, these are the same person. And then you can tell they are because the main character is the same, but they're drastically different films now at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I give that a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite. I think it's Neil Breen's best film, personally. It's enough what the fuckery and enough like earnestness and enough obliviousness to how things appear. I don't know. I like it the most. Next, we watched David Fincher's The Killer, which owes everything to El Samurai? No. La Samurai. Excuse me. A French film, which if you haven't seen, you should see. It's a very good movie. That movie is the font of the stoic assassin character who doesn't talk much and is a loner. That's from La Samurai. La Samurai is like samurai. It's all spelled strange. It's not spelled like properly. It's spelled in the French way. So there's like some extra vowels. So look it up. So Google it because it's La Samurai. It's La Samurai. I think there's an O in there somewhere. Anyway, that stoic killer in the trench coat and the hat and just these loner. You see that in The Professional. You see that in The Killer. That's all because of La Samurai. It was everything to that. Great movie. Yeah, The Killer was pretty good too, by the way. Pretty good damn movie. I would say the sound mix was terrible though. So do be prepared to juggle the volume up and down because the music is blaringly loud and the dialogue is whisper quiet. Thank God there were subtitles. Then with my friend Lindsay, we watched The Woman Who Wanted to Die, which is a deeply political film that literally takes place moments after Mishima, the political, the political, what's the firebrand, the political firebrand that in Japan that tried to do a coup and then committed seppuku instead of being captured or whatever. He was like an artist. He did movies, and which are incredible movies, and this movie is it literally takes place right after Mishima commits suicide, and it's about these two radical people who are like in love, but like the love's kind of like, I don't know, I guess they're poor or forbidden. Something's forbidden about it, and they decide to commit suicide together, and it goes bad, and then there's all this other shit that's just all these unraveled threads, and it's all as meditation on basically saying what Mishima did was not glory, and it wasn't brave, and it wasn't good. It was just a sad end to a sad man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically, and it never explicitly says that, but that's what it basically. It's a very, very, very upsetting movie. It's only an hour and 10 minutes long. Good movie. I gave it a 6 out of 10. A lot of people are going to give it an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. It's a very good movie. I had to give it a 6 out of 10 because it was very upsetting. and yeah. My mouth is dry. 1 second.
Time for some yummy water.
Give me those mouth-watering chemicals. I drink some Pepsi because it makes your mouth water. makes your mouth water, but also you're still thirsty. It's trick and magic. Then we also watched Pokemon Concierge because she needed to pick me up after that very dark and brooding film. And it's also only about an hour worth of content, so we watched basically a full movie and a double bill. This is my rewatch of Concierge. I watched it earlier this year. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Absolutely adorable. You should see it stop motion. And yeah, the art. They're working on another one, and I can't wait. We'll see it in a couple years. Then last night watched another episode of Hollywood, which is a. Last night we watched another episode of Hollywood, which is like this mini series that ran on PBS that you can find on YouTube, and it talks about all the golden age of Hollywood, like the silent film and stuff. And this episode is all about the stunts. At the very end of the episode, it's talking about how all these horrible deaths of these stuntmen. It's very grim at the end. So it starts lighthearted and gets dark and serious at the end. And then we watched Sherlock Jr., which is a stunt-filled film, of course, Buster Keaton film. 8 out of 10, incredible. You can see how Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd were both the main inspirations for Jackie Chan and all his stunt work and stuff. His comedy's heavily inspired by those two. More Harold Lloyd than Buster Keaton, but there's still Keaton in there. And a little bit of Chaplin, but was never really a fan of Chaplin. The last I checked. I read an interview, but it's been years. So anyway, next we watched Mars, God of War, which is a Peplum film, also known as Venus against Son of Hercules. It was murky. I could barely see some scenes, and the dialogue sounded like it was recorded at the bottom of a pool full of Jello. And so I gave it a 3 out of 10. Not a fun experience. The action scenes were great. This movie is 100% an inspiration for Star Wars, though, because there's this plant monster that drags people into the ground via tentacles and slowly consumes them, and it's 100,000% a thing that fucking George Lucas saw when he was 10 years old. This movie sucks, but that's the most memorable part of it, was the cool ass plant monster sequence. It's trying really hard to be Hercules in the Haunted World. It came out in the wake of that, and it does not succeed at being Hercules in the Haunted World. Next we watched Supergiant, which is also known as Invaders from Space or something like that. I don't know. It's a 1957 tokusatsu film. It's one of the earliest superhero movies, in fact. It's a feature film specifically. I mean, there had been superhero serials prior, and I think it's one of the earlier ones. Superhero movie was 1957. Anyway, really fun movie. Special effects are great. I can totally tell that the weird starfish characters were an inspiration, because this was released by, I want to say, Sandy Frank here in the U.S. Not to be confused with Prince of Space, a different series, oftentimes lumped together in the past. But the starfish people in this movie, I feel like, are a clear inspiration for the Starro character in Justice League. And it would have checked out. This movie would have been out by probably around that time that they saw it, or around the time that Starro premiered in the comics, I believe. So I think it was, in fact, an inspiration for it. But I cannot confirm. Anyway, I watched a lot of movies since Friday. Since last Thursday.
You did.
Last Thursday was Ghost World. This Thursday there won't be anything, so I have to do laundry.
Aw.
And then I won't be back. So, like, I'll get out of here around 3:30 or 4. Laundry takes like 2 hours. I'll be back by 5:36. She's trying to get in a regular sleep schedule, so... And I don't want to fuck that up, so... It's one of those, like, damn, alright, well, maybe next week. I normally do laundry on Wednesdays, but I've been struggling last few days with my body. Still struggling, but I
Mhm.
just gotta get the laundry done. Sleep is mean. You're right.
We watched no movies, but we threw Sam a birthday party.
Oh yay! Did she have a good time?
I think so.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
I have to send you a picture of the cake because we ordered the most boringest, blandest looking cake. They just literally just did a blue border and
Oh,
put her name. And then well, we did it on purpose so that I could decorate it with 80s nostalgia items.
that's cute. Okay,
Yeah,
that's adorable.
I had fun with that. I have Encanto music in my head. I don't know why, because I haven't seen Encanto in like a couple years.
We were talking about it earlier, like early late last year, because I saw it finally.
But that doesn't explain why I have the music in my head now.
Masura. Hey, Archie Comics getting in. Oh, Raptor posted in the Discord because in our Discord,
Mm-hmm.
which I posted a link to there, we have we have a very active news and stuff. But he posted that Archie Comics Ninja Turtles is getting an omnibus,
Oh,
and
cool.
I will definitely check that out when it hits digital. Because I don't buy comics unless I know I'm gonna like it now. Because I
Nice.
have so many of them. I have so many of them.
So they do take up a lot of space. I'm strong. I'm not there. I'm tough.
It's here. Sorry, I got sucked into a black hole. I had to send someone a message before I forgot. You've watched Aladdin about 100 times. I mean, I've easily watched Transformers the movie 100 times, easily. There was a while there in high school. My comfort film. I would get home from school and I would watch Transformers the movie every day, every single day, without fail, for months. And then I would just switch it to Godzilla '85. Oh, actually, I went to Five Faces of Darkness for a while there, and then Godzilla '85 and a few other movies I had laying around. Big Trouble in Little China, Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Oh, oh God, that stretch. Oh God. You should watch That Darn Cat, JL.
Hell yeah.
The movie rules. And also, The Cat from Outer
The
Space.
original. The original, right? I think they did a remake of That Darn Cat.
Oh, okay. You gotta watch the original That Darn Cat, not the 90s, 2000s one, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You should watch that. You should. Oh, you should watch the movie Candle Shoe, JL. You'll love that movie. That's a fun little flick. Not one I would own, but I did enjoy. I feel like it's ripe for a remake. Based on a book, though, so I think that's what prevents it. Readaptation, I guess, but yeah. I would totally have Jodie Foster come back and just as a cameo. If she wants. Boo, boo, boo. I have Tokyo Calling stuck in my head. I don't speak. I don't know Japanese, so.
There's another Quiet Place movie coming out too.
There is a new Quiet Place movie coming out, and I'm looking forward to it because I like the Quiet Place. Movies are good.
Me too.
You found a tattoo. Death becomes her Flash. Oh no.
I actually need to see that still.
What? Death becomes her? It's a great movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
I
yet.
need to add it to my collection, honestly.
I need to see. I've seen clips of it. I know Meryl Streep's in it. That's it.
It's like one of those movies where, like, I would think, oh, that movie's alright, and then I go watch it, and like, this movie rules. And then in a couple years go by, and like, that movie's alright. So I have to revisit it every couple years to remind myself it actually rules. It's like I remember Monkey Bone Sucking is another one, right? And then I watched it again, and like, this movie rules. Why the hell did I think this sucked?
I don't know. When I watched it, I didn't like it either.
So this dinosaur, you see this dinosaur?
I do. That was
This
the one kind of dinosaur I had when I was a kid.
This dinosaur is gonna get guns attached to him.
Oh, okay.
Because here, I'll show you. I'm obsessed with these Dino Riders figures here.
Mhm.
And they're just, for those who know Dino Riders, it's an '80s cartoon about some weird alternate future with dinosaurs or past maybe dinosaurs in like sci-fi gear. So here's like the brontosaurus or whatever from that. And this is about the same scale. So I'm planning to get another one of these sets and then building other units to make like a set, to make like a little war game set. Because there's like dozens of miniature of games that don't require any kind of specific miniatures. You have to come up with your own miniatures. And so I want to make a bunch of dinosaurs that I can use in those kind of games.
Yay!
And it also because they're cool. So yeah, so this dinosaur, I think it's a brontosaurus. Started cleaning him up. As the flashing on this guy was really bad, so I started cleaning him up. I'm starting to sand bits of him down. I'm probably gonna sand him smooth. And then retexturize him with some paste, so he looks has different texture, more skin-like texture. I don't like this texture, but I gotta sand a bunch of the parts down and attach pieces. I've got some things chosen for him. I have a base for him already because everything needs a base. You have to draw base to base for your models. So because your models can have all sorts of gangly bits flying about, and you don't want to be like, hey, I can draw it to this weird tentacle that's dangling a bit about, and you're like, that's not what the point is. You're supposed to like, that's why you draw base to base, and then it doesn't matter how cool or wild your thing is. So I have these pieces. I'm going to attach to his feet. I'm going to attach the other one. No, wrong one. No! God damn it.
I finished filling in the lines. Yay!
Yay! I'm such butterfingers. Hit me.
Well, that's good, Abby, because that was my goal.
So here's my draft of this character. He's gonna have these armor things on his legs like this. And then I'm gonna have whatever on his back, and I'm gonna attach these legs to it, so it's like an exoskeleton for the dinosaur. And I'm working with some pieces, and I'm gonna see if I can make some sort of platform to hang on his body, and have like dinosaur riders. I picked out a bunch of little minifigures that are appropriate size, like this guy. So I can have the little guy riding the dinosaur for the dinosaur rider aspect of it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I've got all sorts of little. I'm the most happy when I've got 5 million projects spinning on plates. 5 million plates spinning. She finished filling in all the lines. So
Oh, the lion
I
line.
don't think the lines are actually done, but they're getting there.
No.
It's like the biggest leap was getting everything filled in. That needs to get filled in.
I have to fill in all for the colors now, but I got the lines.
Yeah. See. Really cool. I like it. Like how it's coming out so far. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so good when you're done.
Yay!
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 Sorry. I like turtles, and turtles like me.
I like ducks.
I like turtles the most when the turtles are free. Ducks are pretty cool too,
They're adorable and delicious.
and they're bitey too.
They are bitey because if they were that cute, if you were that cute and people kept trying to eat you, you'd have to develop an adorable defense mechanism.
It's true. Their cute little webbed feet with claws and their beaks that bite. And they'll punch you with their flappers.
They will.
And that
When
hurts.
I had two ducks and when Squeak died, Downy was like really defensive of me, and she would be on top of me and then lunge at someone coming near me, and she would go for your eyes with her beak, and she'd be like launching her feet at your face, and then she'd be flapping your ears with her wings.
Yeah.
I don't know how she was staying up in the air, but
Because
yeah,
they can fly.
they are ferocious. I don't know how she was flying while she was busy beating people up with her arms.
Ducks are evil magic. What can I say?
Ducks are not evil magic. Ducks are good
They're
magic.
full of evil magic.
They
They're
are
good
not.
at heart and with evil magic in mind. Hi. We've got a Sherlock.
And eat duck family.
Sherlock. Why didn't you come out earlier when there was sun and I opened this for you?
She was having a shy morning.
Yeah, she was sleepy still. She slept better than I did. Though to be fair, the bit of sleep I did get was very good. Sorry, I stopped to pay attention to the house.
Huh.
The head of the house. The queen herself. Oh, this is my baby. My queen. She's lost. We just live here under her wishes. So.
HRM Sherlock.
HRM?
Her Royal Majesty.
Oh, Her Royal Majesty. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Her Royal Catchistry.
HRC. Persian.
Sherlock Cat, her precious queen. Yeah, you get it. OPQ, our precious queen. Are you down with OPC, other people's cats?
Mara is not down for that.
Of course not. Sherlock's not too happy about it either. She's such a good baby, though. I love her so much. Oh. She's Possum.
She is Possum.
Cadillac. Sorry. I'm being weird now.
It's the okay. If you weren't weird, we would worry.
Oh, that's fair. Remind myself to get back to that. Our precious cat queen, Sherlock cat queen. Love my kitty very, very much.
She a good kitty.
Gosh, she's so cute in the morning when she's just like wiggle babying on the bed with me. She just wants to snuggle, so she's waking me up so I can snuggle with her. And then I sleepily snuggle with her. And I get up and go pee. And I come back and she gets so excited. And then I lay down and she starts like rubbing on me. And yeah, we have a cute sleepy snuggle.
Wiggle babies.
Oh, thanks for the bits, JL. Appreciate it, dude. Meow.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wrestling last night was a very good episode, too.
What was a good episode?
Wrestling last night was very good, too.
Oh.
Been a pretty good week for like entertainment. Been a really bad week for my guts.
I'm sorry.
And my sleep schedule.
Need more yellow. What?
And I was like, yes, jail. And if there's any justice in this world, Vince McMahon would go to jail for the rest of his life. It's a miserable, short life. But there's not justice in this world, so we'll see what happens.
I have to figure out what I just did with the yellow pen I had 5 seconds ago. Oh, there it is. I put
My
it
whole
down.
fucking life right there.
I need to order more pens. And I don't
Bigots
want to.
indeed, Abby. That was so random out of the blue, but yes, fuck bigots. Throw it in the paper shredder. Yeah. But that was. I love this energy, but where did it come from?
After 3 months of Charlie horses.
That's 3 months of Charlie horses on each side.
Yes. That's my contribution. 3 months of Charlie horses.
No, Nick Main is an alleged sexual assaulter and sex trafficker. Allegedly, once again.
Are they going to Is there any proof that they can take him
I
to court
mean,
over?
that's what the whole court proceedings are happening right now.
Oh, okay. I don't pay
There were
attention.
criminal proceedings. They were doing court proceedings, and then the government stepped in and said, "No, no, no. We think we had something here," and so everything's on hold in the civil suit while the criminal or while the government sees if they have a solid enough case to proceed to with the criminal case. So, I don't know if that criminal case. I think the criminal case is related to something else, by the way, not related to. So it's one of those things. But in the process, that they might find the evidence for that, and so you know that might just be a snowball right now.
So we want the snowball.
I mean, I just want justice to be applied to Vince McMahon. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he's done despicable things, and through his actions has caused the loss of life, and there's significant corroborating evidence. Corroborating is not the right word. Significant circumstantial evidence that Vince McMahon may or may not have a hand in covering up a homicide, at least one, allegedly.
Oh, goodness.
And so, but circumstantial, which means I don't think they can do anything with that. But like that was the whole Jimmy Snuka stuff. There was like, I mean, like he had talked with the sheriff privately, and like, you know what I mean? Like it's like one of those things.
It's like, it's very suspicious.
It's like very suspicious. It's like it may not be mean anything, but it could mean everything. And have a good day, Julie. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your deviled eggs.
Bye, Mommy.
I hope your deviled eggs are heavenly. What?
Now my brain's just going, no. Hope your deviled eggs is heavenly is really cute. That was cute.
Yeah. I don't know.
My brain is now going, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Be delicious. Be delicious.
Don't be suspicious. A lot of people use that for their TikToks, but it's from Parks and Rec.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Green.
That was a weird. My brain got lost in a daydream. Anyway, hi, what's up?
My brain also often gets lost on
I love
daydreams.
you, Sheila. You're beautifulest. Beautifulest cat.
I love daydreams.
It is 2 o'clock. We got 13 minutes.
No!
But it does mean that next session you'll probably finish it, right?
Oh, I'll probably finish it this section because it's only 2:01 and we go to 2:30, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably finish it. Just doing some touching up of color.
Also, yes,
Yeah.
this man is also a bigot and homophobe. Those are my opinions, those two things. Based on just his network programming I've seen him produce for the last 30 years.
Just based on everything he does, basically.
I mean, like, he's like, he was known to be doing things like booking matches in such a way to cause audience reactions to be negative, and he thought that was funny. He would laugh when the crowd would like get upset. He's often booking just for his own edification, which is not how you should be doing that.
Booking to be mean.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom again. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be here coloring my lion.
So extra fuck him. Shredder times. I love you, Abby. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't. Sorry. It's stuck in my head. I watched a TikTok video where someone was doing it, and I was like, I know where that's from. And now my brain is like, I'm stuck in it. Need more blue. More blue. I loved Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec. I still do, but there's like no more episodes to watch that are new. It was a fun show, really lighthearted and fun. And weeks ago, I met him. I looked up when he came to the door. My head started railing. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to do, and sing from him. I have found her. She's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are sailing, and she's taking me back to the sky. 10 minutes ago, I met you. I don't know all the words. It's from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. I like musicals. Musicals are fun. Also like lions. Lions are also fun. Red lion. Red lion. Trying to do it ever more.
I have returned as the prophecy has foretold.
Welcome back! Yay!
I love this art that you're doing. This is very cool.
Yay!
It is cool. Oh, I got some new cards since we last hung out. Yeah. Bought some upgrades at the beginning of the month. They all came in finally. Oh no, there's one card that hasn't come in yet. This came in yesterday finally. This is Brainstorm, which is really fancy nice. I like the frame a lot. And then I got this signed Draining Wealth. Trying to think what was the other. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. Okay.
You sound like the aliens on Sesame Street. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Yep.
And
Yep.
then
Yep.
I got the Three Strider Lookout, which is replaced one of my my land search elves because it's has a repeatable effect.
I gotta do something about the bottom still.
Yeah. Where is that
Marker.
card? Oh, I did have a psychic dog in here.
Markers.
Sorry, I'm looking for the card. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I added the fourth Doctor into here. So there's a Doctor Who card in here.
Jail, if you're thirsty, you should definitely drink something before you get dehydrated.
Dehydrated indeed, yeah.
Yes, dehydrated.
And then, oh yeah, I got Marnius Calgar. I have a lot of tokens in the cube, so it works really well. I don't know if I mentioned I added Zangief. I think I mentioned that last time.
You did mention that. I recognize the name.
Zangief. Next, let's see here. Oh yeah, I added the Shovel of Damnation of Decapitation from the Evil Dead set. So now there's an Evil Dead card in here. I had already had the Colossus Hammer in the cube, so it was like a straight upgrade for me. And then I replaced my Dark Steel Colossus with Optimus Prime. It was supposed to be a foil, but they just sent me a regular. It's twice that's happened.
Did you mention that last week too? Because I vaguely remember something like that happening.
I may have. Things are fuzzy in my brain.
Fuzzy in my brain.
Looking for a card now. Think we're alone now. Ba 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 dee da ba ya. Okay, added one white card, right? Let's see here. Can never remember cards by name. My brain gets fuzzy looking at this thing, so I have a list. I slightly out of date right now. Got to update for all these, but back here, it might be back here. I didn't think it was a high cost card, but I guess it is. No.
Hello, Zizi.
Yo,
Cat butt incoming.
I am so high right now.
Hello, my little miss.
Little miss.
She's deciding to take over the arts. Hi, let's not.
Wee Bobby. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. She can do whatever she wants forever and ever.
And troublesome. She cannot because we don't want her going outside and getting eaten by the giant hawk that likes to sit watching and waiting in our backyard for something delicious.
Whatever she wants forever and ever. Oh, I added this foil Ovinomancer because it's a favorite card, and also blue has removal. And
excluding getting eaten by hawks. She cannot allow no hawk eating.
And specifically because it makes sheep tokens.
Hi, Leomara.
There was more. I'm just having a real brain moment.
Also, I don't really want to see your butthole.
Butthole. Delicious, beautiful butthole. Smell my butt, human. It's exactly what the cat sounds like. The evil cackle and all.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
Ba 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 ba. I thought I got a thing, and I'm not seeing a thing. Was it all in the red? I don't even remember.
Wait, was it a thing or was it a thingummy?
What?
Is it a thing or a thingummy?
A thingamy?
Oh, it was a thingamy. Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
No, I'm asking a question. What the fuck is a thingamy?
I don't know. It's a thingamy. Hey, can you pass me that thingamy?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we use it in a sentence. Thingamy.
So silly.
Yes. Yes, yes, we are.
Can't find the card. Probably passed it already, and I'm just so stoned.
There's rules? What?
There's what?
I don't know. He's probably Pepsi said 3 rules.
What is the context, Abby? Having a good old time over here, y'all. Never you worry, I'm doing just fine.
Never you worry.
Doing just fine. Nothing's on my mind. I gotta definitely find some other words to rhyme. Can't keep going to the same well every single time. Ba, ba,
I mean, most people usually just go to the same wells every time.
Yeah, sure. That's
Yep.
what they tell you.
Yep,
In
because
art
they live close
school,
to
where they
specific.
teach you to lie professionally for a living. More like biz art school. Am I right?
I'm confused as to what you're.
I just started going off on a tear. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it.
You were definitely rhyming. Maybe no reason, but there was definitely rhyming.
That was unintentional. That was. Some of it was until like the very end when I was rhyming the last 2 lines on purpose. The first however many lines was totally unexpectedly coincidental. I was actually shocked when it happened and decided to roll with it.
Huzzah!
Oh, kitty. I love my kitties. They're oh so pretties. Not something they add recently, but I do have these. I don't have real dual lanes. I just have these full art proxies that are really pretty. I'm like, my original draft cube had like $1,000 in just the lands, and and it got stolen. So like, I can't bring myself to put that much work into something like that and then lose that much money in one go.
Yeah.
So anything that's like more than like maybe $10-$20, I'll put proxy in. My demonic tutor I recently replaced with a proxy. In fact, really fancy proxy. Because even my revised copy was getting too expensive, and I was like, I'm gonna move this. It's like such a high. It's not even if it's like the money in the case, but in this case, it's such a high priority, no, high profile target that's consistently used in a lot of decks. That even if it was like cheap and frequent, and found for less than $5, I might replace it with a proxy, simply because it's not the real card, and so less likely to get stolen.
That makes sense to me.
I'm also, it was limited edition, so I'm only one of like I think 100 other people who might have that card. Most of them who probably have them in their decks, or in a deck, their favorite deck, you know.
Mhm.
There's no appreciable value to a proxy. It's whatever you pay for it, right?
Mhm.
So I just bought a $8 proxy. This really cool art. That's the way it is. Sent it. Let's see here.
That's brown, not blue. Blue.
I sent the brown emojis because I heard butthole out of context. Excellent.
We're talking about the
Look.
cat.
You would have probably wiggled your eyebrows here, understanding the context of the statement. To be fair.
But if you want to know what was going on, we were talking about the cat.
Buttholes.
Isn't that right, little miss?
The cat was showing her butthole, and a little rhyme about buttholes.
She's an exhibitionist, apparently.
I respect it.
Aren't you? Aren't you an exhibitionist?
You have 10 minutes.
No. Okay.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
We can do it.
Technically,
We
it
can do
was
it, we
11
can
when I
do
said
it.
10, but whatever.
Oh, I didn't mean to delete your message. That was the cat's fault. Sorry, I don't know how to undelete that.
You don't. It's fine. It just said most
Oh.
kitties. Kitty deleted your message. Modcat said no.
She was like, I'm gonna get on the screen, on the keyboard.
I could undo it if it was a ban or whatever, or anything else, but it's just a deleted message, just gone. It's not a big deal.
I'm sorry.
I can still see it because it still shows up for me because I'm a moderator. I'm queen moderator. I don't know if it shows up for other moderators, but it shows up for me.
I can view it again. It's just I can't make everybody see it again. I think.
So I guess that must be what it is. Yeah, you can see it again, but you can't undelete it.
Yeah.
You didn't like I called her a silly kitty. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess that must be it. She takes herself way too seriously, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, by some estimations, I imagine.
Now that we're talking about her, she has left and is sulking.
She did her ban. She's done. Or her delete. She's like, she got what she wanted out of it. She's like, fine. Whatever. She knows we were talking about her. That's why.
She does. She does know we were talking about her. My cat is a butt.
She said, Jail says, oh, goddamn, sorry. She said, Jail says, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. In reference to the cat saying that. Yeah, pretty much. She's like, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. And she left.
Yep. She's in the window looking for sleep. I don't know. Sleepner. Sleepner. She's in the window looking for him so she can hiss at him some more. That's her new favorite pastime is hissing at him. Her new favorite pastime. That and trying to get the curtains down.
And sleepy.
And no, that's not her new favorite pastime. That's her old favorite pastime.
That's her special interest.
Yeah. So what do we think? Is it done?
It looks done to me. It looks great, by the way. You incorporated your signature in there? That's great.
I did.
Did you date it now? You gotta date it, though.
I do have to date it. But I couldn't date it before I finished it, so.
It looks good.
So I just put the thing in there.
I think there's a white wisp in the top right corner, though.
Where?
Top right corner, isn't that?
Here?
Yeah, is that white?
No, it's yellow.
Oh, okay. It's just not being picked up by the camera. That's fair. That's why. That's why I said I think.
No, it's yellow.
Okay. It looks
this
good.
Is white. But thank you.
Everything
I might
looks really
go
good.
over that with like a really light.
You did it with 8 minutes to spare. Look at that.
Yay!
Oh.
All right. Today is
the
13th.
6/13,
Oh, nice.
24.
Lucky number, even.
Nice. Abby says, beautiful. I love the colors. Lots of S's.
Thank you, Abby. I love my violins. They're having a good time. Hi, Zilmara. Being all snuggly.
should have muted. My bad. My bad. Oopsie poopsies.
No oopsie poopsies.
Oopsie poopsies.
Keep the poopsies in the poop bucket.
The poopsie oopsies. So when you go oopsie poopsies and you didn't mean to. Poopy soup, poopy spoopy. Or sometimes you're not feeling good, it's poopy soupy.
No.
Or soupy poopy, I guess, but poopy soupy.
Definitely the soupy poopies have to keep in the poop bucket.
Spoopy snoopy poopy.
Snoopy poopy.
No, spoopy snoopy poopy. How could them? Twitch has no poop emoji? How could them? What? Really?
Really? That
Hold on.
is surprising.
I don't know. You can just put the regular emoji in there. Poop. You can do a regular poop emoji. Turn the beat. Are you turning the beat around?
What?
Are you doing humming? Turn the beat around.
No.
Dude, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, well, I don't think I was humming that because I don't know that I know that one.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I am tired.
Do you want to go ahead and go? Because I finished the art.
Yes, we're gonna go because I need to rest before I do laundry. So.
OT.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks
Bye.
for joining. Bye.
Bye.